here tonight. Difficult news to bring along. Breaking news. Informed just this afternoon, Little League International has been informed that at least one COVID-19 test within multiple teams participating in the Little League Baseball Southwest Regional Tournament. The teams impacted are the Mississippi State Champion, the Oklahoma State Champion, and Texas East State Champion. They no longer will be able to participate in the tournament. Wow. That's heartbreaking for these parents, these kids. I feel for the kids. It's just one of those things. There's really nothing you can do. You got to err on safety, for safety, but get to this point, you can't go forward.
Yeah, absolutely. It's devastating for sure. And you just, first and foremost, just hope that everybody gets healthy and hope that everybody's okay. But as far as these kids, they were out here having a great time. They got to play one game, and it's just so unfortunate that they have to end their season this way, but you know, that's just the times that we're in right now.
Yeah, and it's in that scenario now. We already have three teams gone. There'll be another one gone tonight as Texas West and Arkansas play. And when you look at Texas West, we really don't know a whole lot about them because they ran onto a pitcher last night that took a perfect game into the sixth.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Lafayette, Louisiana, the pitcher Isaac Boudreaux, he was a monster out there. Perfect game into the sixth. He ended up striking out 8 kids, went the complete game. We don't really know what kind of offense Abilene's going to have tonight. I think we know from what they told us in the meetings, but we didn't get to see it last night because they ran into a great pitcher, unfortunately. And
on the other side, when you look at this Little Rock Ball Club, they're in the same boat, but it starts, really the story starts for them is in 2019. They were in the middle of their season, devastating flood, just absolutely wiped out everything, destroyed their field, their complex, everything there. Donations, the community came together. By the time they get the field put back together in 2020, we had COVID. So they've had 2 years away from competition, and they are the state champion. And boy, you beat a Whitehall team, which we've seen here a few times. That's outstanding. First since 1971.
And listen, them being in the losers bracket right now, that's not adversity to them. They've dealt with enough adversity the last couple years, so this is just another game. And they unfortunately ran into some really good pitching yesterday from that Texas East team, who struck out a combined 16 batters. And also,
and I want to give a shout out to my Nana. I love you.
And this team from Arkansas will be facing on the mound today for Texas West, Kason Parrish, 5'2", right-handed pitcher. He was the center fielder yesterday, very athletic, not overpowering, but he throws strikes.
Well, he starts the game off with a breaking ball. It's interesting. You see that a few times in the big leagues, that's for sure. But first pitch upstairs, he's got 3 pitches. You see the lineup for Little Rock. And, you know, we've seen some good pitching so far in this series. We've seen a couple balls hit out of the ballpark already. But it's still, a lot of it depends on limiting those 3 passes. Pitch in there for a strike. Good location there, and the count evens at 2-2. Franklin, pitcher in last night's ball game, just an athletic young man at the plate.
Their best athlete on the team, that's for sure.
Got him with a good fastball. Game starts with a strikeout.
And you know, I had a question in my head. This answered my question. The previous pitch looked like a changeup, but I wasn't quite sure. And then this fastball, you could totally tell that he's changing speeds very well so far.
Caps, that brings Pate Caps to the plate. Shortstop tonight for Little Rock. Downstairs. Actually calls it a strike. A little bit of a delay. Count evens at 1-1. Danny Marvin, Norcross Stadium. It's beautiful to sit here. It's in pristine condition.
Absolutely amazing the way that they take care of this field. And I know I've said it before, but these kids probably haven't played on a field this nice. I don't remember ever playing on a nice field like this until professional baseball.
Some of them you played in the minor leagues were not very good either. Trust me.
That's true.
1 and 2. Then once you get to the big leagues, you're going to play in a good yard. The 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball. Misses up. The count evens. Pitch count's going to be so important. We'll talk about this now. The tournament has been condensed a little bit because of the COVID positive test. Misses outside and the count goes full. If you win tonight, come right back tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. The payoff. Chop foul at the plate.
Kason Parrish really has smooth mechanics. We talked a lot yesterday about younger kids throwing out of the stretch or out of the windup. His windup is so smooth and his tempo is perfect.
Catches the outside corner, strike 3 call. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the ball game.
And you see a lot of younger kids for sure when they do the full windup and the high leg kick like he has, they really can't control where their arm slot is. But Parrish, he's such a good athlete. This is nothing for him.
Boy, he does get to that balanced position.
Straight downhill right there.
Creates that tilt. As Lowell steps in. Bailey, first baseman. Will Ferrell fan.
Who's not?
In their first strike, and the count evens at 1-1. Boy, I do like, right now, he's very much in control. He's setting the tempo as a pitcher.
Yes.
We'll get more into that as the game goes on. The 1-1 delivery. Fouled off left side, out of play. You can get yourself and your team on their heels if you don't keep pace. Just get into a rhythm, stay in that rhythm, get the ball and go.
Right. As a pitcher, you want to do that. You want to stay in a rhythm. You want to keep everybody on their toes. And I mean, as a fielder, what does that do?
Upstairs. Well, it obviously you're in the game because
right.
Hey, the ball's going to be pitched. You're going to be thrown. If you walk around the mound, take your time, your fielder's not going to be as good. 2-2. Strikes out the side. The last 2 looking. Parrish with an outstanding job. Would go to the bottom. Texas split into 2 divisions, Texas West and Texas East. The Texas West representative this year is Abilene Wiley Little League out in the West Texas Sun. 125,000 people and home to Abilene Christian University. And let's meet the Texas West champions from Abilene.
Hi, I'm Reggie Regala. I'm the manager for Abilene Wiley, representing Texas West. And here's my team.
Clay Parrish, assistant coach.
Brian Bruning, assistant coach.
Hey, my name is Kason Parrish. I play outfield, pitcher, and catcher, and I really love to fish and hunt.
My name's Dylan Bruning. I play second base and right field. My nickname's Pickle.
Hi, my name is Carson Martin. My positions are first base, third base, and pitcher. My favorite movie is Sandlot.
Hi, my name is Landon Pate. I play left field and pitch, and my favorite movie is Rookie of the Year.
Hi, my name is Ella Bruning. I play catcher, and I wear number 8 because it's what my mom wore in high school when she played for Wiley.
Hi, my name is Miles McCarty. I play shortstop and pitch. My uncle is James McCann for the New York Mets, and I eat a bowl of ice cream every night.
Hi, my name is Carter Nelson. I play third base and pitcher, and my favorite athlete of all time is Derek Jeter, and I like chicken tenders.
Hi, my name is Stetson Newman. I play right field. My favorite athlete is Mike Trout, and I have warning track power. My name is Brody Martin. I play first base and I pitch. And my favorite player is King Griffey Jr., and I like to wake surf.
Hi, my name is Major De Los Santos. I play catcher, and my favorite food is hamburger pizza.
My name is Jackson Richardson. I play first base, and my favorite baseball player is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
My name is Golden Styles. I play second base, and my favorite movie is Elf.
Hi, my name is Dylan Regala. I play pitcher, shortstop, and center field. My favorite MLB player is Mike Trout, and shout out to my family in California.
My name is Blaze Ruffin. I play pitcher and center field. My favorite baseball team is the Texas Rangers.
And on the mound for Arkansas is Luke Chandler. He played shortstop yesterday for them, so one of the better athletes on the team. 12 years old, 5'4". His nickname is Chan Chan, and they say he's the innings eater. So hopefully that means that he throws nothing but strikes.
Well, that's going to be important. First pitch in there for strike one. It's Parrish, who struck out the side in the top of the first, leading off here. Downstairs. And it's 1-1. Favorite food, steak.
That's my man right there.
Filet, strip, ribeye.
I'm a filet guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Misses outside, and it's 2-1.
But I'm not going to turn down a ribeye or a
New York strip.
New York strip. No, I'll eat that too.
Ball hit pretty well to left. Put away in left field by Tucker for the first out of the inning. Looking up into that sun. This time of the day, the shadow is really not around home plate as much as it is really difficult on short, second, and third, short, and left field. It's difficult to see for a little while right now. Regala will step in. Good pitch on the corner there for strike one. Ripped to left. And a lead, one out base runner. That ball was hit right on the butt.
Well, and they say this guy can hit, and unfortunately we didn't get to see much hitting yesterday from this Texas West team, but that's a nice stroke right there. And Chandler has kind of a funky windup. Does that, as a hitter, what does that do for you? Is it deceptive or just funky?
Yeah, it is a little bit different. You can't watch his glove. That'd be the first thing I would say to all the hitters. He says, don't watch that front glove as he throws it at you. Ball popped up. Put away for the second out of the inning.
Because it could be distracting.
Oh, you know, all the arms and legs and the glove moving, still got to find the ball at the release point.
Right.
And if you don't, you're going to have a difficult time hitting because you're not going to be able to find it halfway there and get to it.
They're too late.
Yeah.
Too late.
Piston steps in. Favorite shows the Simpsons. Playing first base tonight. Outside corner.
Gosh, maybe that's why I couldn't hit, Keith. You should have told me that a long time ago. Don't look at the glove.
Yeah. I try to tell young hitters, you shouldn't know what kind of uniform the pitcher's got on. You should be looking over his right shoulder where the ball's coming out. Because the sooner I see it, the better chance I got to hit it. The 0-2. Nice pick by Pfeiffer.
Oh, he was ready to fire that ball too.
That's a nice pick. The 1-2. On the ground, into right center. On his way to the plate, throw the plate offline. Abilene, Texas, on the board and lead 1-0.
Well, that's a tough ground ball right there. You see it hit that lip on the front of the infield, and Jack Steed, as soon as the ball got to him, he kind of looked down at the ground. It did hit the lip, and I know that's tough for these kids to really see, but this throw from Jackson Franklin in the outfield, just a little bit high.
Well, that was great hustle. Regala going in all the way to third, and then he realized and saw the throw coming toward the plate was offline. Texas West on the board, ruled an RBI single. And it's 2-0 now to Nelson.
Well, third base coach Reggie Regala, his dad, they say third base coach goes hard. You know, he was waving him around. Excitement in that guy out there. Love it.
The 3-0 delivery. In there for a strike. Hard to left. This is going to drive in a run. On his way to second. Game will be on ESPN. Colorado and Louisiana. The winner automatically qualifies for a trip to Williamsport and is into the championship game, which has now been moved up from Wednesday to Tuesday. So hope you got a picture of that. We'll try to keep that up as much as you can, because it has definitely changed. First pitch foul back, out of play by Ben Jefferson. But obviously, with the devastating news we heard earlier today, with 3 teams with positive COVID tests no longer available to play in the tournament, it has changed the schedule. Well, that's a good fastball right there.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed by the mechanics from Kason Parrish out there. You know, we already know he's a great athlete.
Breaker ball on the ground. Nice knockdown. Can he get across the diamond? Picked on the other end. No.
What a play right there. I mean, the baseball IQ that he has, and of course his dad, we know who he is, the head coach at Abilene Christian, but he did not panic. He got up and made the throw. Good, strong throw over there. New first baseman Brody Martin with a nice stretch and pick, too.
Hold on.
Beautiful.
Good.
Tell you, that's a big league play.
Yes, it is.
Nathan Pfeiffer will step in. To right, hit pretty well. It's got some carry to it. Off of the glove, onto the warning track. Pfeiffer on his way to third with a 1-out triple.
Some good hustle right there from Pfeiffer. Ball just kept carrying, as you mentioned. Out there in right field, Newman, it looked like he had a beat on it, and it just kept going and going and going, and then it hit in the pocket of his glove. Almost a great catch right there. But look at Pfeiffer, he's getting it out of the box.
Got some carry to it. Off of the glove, onto the warning track. Pfeiffer on his way to third. First pitch in there for a strike. First hit of the ball game for Little Rock. Now, as a pitcher, right back, you come back, you give up your first hit. Is there anything he needs to change?
No, he's just right back out there throwing strikes. You have to get in your mind, have the mindset of, okay, that's just one runner. Now we got to keep pitching.
Well, if you're Sam right here, you're trying to make sure you make contact, and he can't there. Comes up with the strikeout.
And that's a good hard fastball right there. In that situation, 0-2, a lot of the kids look for something off speed, some kind of spinner, but not from Parrish right here. He just gives him the good hard fastball down and away. That's a tough pitch to hit.
Steed will step in. Nice play by Bruning, the catcher there. Got to be a wall with that guy on third. We see a lot of balls get away and runs score that way. Out to right, in for a base hit. Little Rock on the board.
Listen, this is so exciting now. Games with some offense, because we didn't really get to see much of them yesterday. As we mentioned, the pitching was so good, but I mean, how about that swing, Keith? Break that down for me.
Well, he did a nice job of staying on top of it. And you kick that ball away, you can't try to pull. He went with it, went the other direction. Chandler steps in, the pitcher. First pitch in there for a strike to Luke.
Pick me up. Let's go, 2.
up the middle. Steps on the bag, gets the out. Good defense we saw. Good offense we saw that inning.
I love that we've seen both these teams swinging the bat. 2-1 now after 1.5.
But it can be done. You know, you lose a game early and then come back to win a title.
Yeah, and this is the year to do it too. Unfortunately, with the teams that got knocked out early, there's still a lot of ball game left for some of these other teams that from after one loss, they didn't think they had a chance, but you absolutely have a chance.
It's not over till it's over.
Till it's over.
Well, both teams here getting on the board here early in this ball game. We go to the bottom of the second. Texas West with a 2-1 lead. Stetson Newman will step in. I like both of these teams are coming out much more aggressive than they were last night.
Well, you know, I think the whole approach today, because they got dominated by the opposing pitcher yesterday, the approach today is you see something over the plate, attack, be aggressive.
On the ground, Lowell has it, steps on the bag for the first out of the inning.
But, you know, as much as I love a pitcher's duel, this is so exciting, especially for these kids. You get everybody involved. Guys and girls swinging the bats. You got people making nice plays out in the field. Love it.
It's always fun to make a play, too. It makes you so happy. Hey, got down, got it, put it in my glove, and I got it.
Some smiles out there, wasn't there?
Colton steps in. I love his nickname, Skittles.
Every time he comes up, I just feel like I want to eat some Skittles.
Steps back in. Ooh.
Right? You're right?
Oof.
Hey, walk it off. You're good. Walk it off. You're good.
Listen, it's a hot night here in Waco, so it's not like those. The ones they hate is when it's 38 degrees and you're playing baseball and you get that one off, but that one right off of the ankle.
Thankful that I never did that.
Well, you made enough people with that sinker to make that do that. you saw, and probably were turning and making sure you didn't smile.
Yeah, and then just go right back in there and see if they can do it again.
2-1. Down the right side, great effort. Oh, another outstanding play in right field by Ben Jefferson.
99. Look at the hustle. Can we also get a view of his tattooed sleeve? I love that. They had him played perfectly, shaded towards the line and laying out. Nice slide. He was ready to throw somebody out. Ain't nobody on base. Look at that sleeve right there. That is legit. I love it.
Ella Bruning steps in. She's been outstanding behind the plate. Best Vacation, Jamaica. Wonderful softball player as well.
Hey, good cut. Good cut. Good cut. You all right?
Wow, she fouled it off her foot too.
Got a little movement. Hits the corner. Boy, exactly what we were told we're seeing. As Luke Chandler is filling up the strike zone right now.
He really is. And in that first inning, during his warm-ups, he was kind of all over the place. And I'm going to say that's because of nerves, but he's figured it out now.
On the ground. 1, 2, 3. Goes Texas West here in the bottom of the second. We go to the third in a good one. 2-1.
I've seen a lot of kids out there smiling, having a good time.
I tell you what, those are some pretty good plays already in this ball game. We go to the third, 2-1. Texas West. First pitch downstairs. It'll be 9, 1, and 2 spots due in the order for Little Rock. Ellis Tucker will lead it off. On the ground. For the out. Defense has been good tonight.
That's your boy Skittles over there at second. They say he's a vacuum, and he made that play look easy.
Well, just a teaching point, young players. You use your feet, attack with your feet. You become a good fielder with your feet. Yes, your glove and your throwing arm are important, but all that comes together when you have good feet. So we're back to the top of the order. Jackson Franklin, step back in, strikeout victim his first time up. Breaking ball stays upstairs for ball one.
Toes in the line, buddy. Let's go.
Both these pitchers doing a tremendous job just attacking the strike zone.
You mentioned it in yesterday's ball game. Franklin, his movement in the box, he looks a whole lot like Rod Carew's move.
It's amazing. It's amazing, isn't it? And I mean, for those who don't know who Rod Carew is, he has well over 3,000 hits, so he was pretty good.
Can't catch up to that fastball, and it's 1-2.
Go for two now. Let's go.
Yeah, that one hit that he had yesterday kind of just filleted over there. Textbook Rod Carew.
Back to the mound. Gets the out. Throwing strikes and playing defense.
Don't you love it when pitchers have good PFPs, good pitchers fielding practice right there?
I like to see those guys that they get off and they know they got it and they want to get the ball out of their hand quickly. Because as an I play some first base and give me the ball, in case I do something. Don't sit there, don't make it close. 34 pitches on the day for Parrish, 24 of them in the strike zone.
That's a pretty good ratio.
Yeah, 35 and 25 now. McCarthy comes, gets it, sets his feet, fires in time. 1, 2, 3. Defense outstanding. 8-pitch inning. 2-1, Texas West. Sandlot Fun Days is a player-led, unstructured opportunity for local Little League programs to provide a fun, relaxed activity for baseball and softball players. Kids make the rules, make the lineups, make the calls. Give them the bat, give them the balls, give them the field, and let them play. Learn more today at littleleague.com, littleleague.org/Sandlot Fun Days. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, that's kind of like the old days playing stickball. You make up your own rules. If you hit it in the bushes, it's an automatic out.
Back out on the ground. Boy, these guys are throwing strikes and playing defense.
It's amazing. We talked about that in the first inning. When you're around the strike zone and you're constantly having that good tempo as a pitcher, it keeps the fielders on their toes. These guys, they're all ready to play.
Regala will step in. He singled and scored his first time up. Nicknamed D. A speed pitch misses outside for ball one.
Right here only. At your pitch and drive.
To right, hit well, into the corner. This could be extra, headed to third.
On the back, on the back, on the back.
With a one-out triple.
It's the second triple we've seen today already. One by Arkansas, one here by Texas West. That's a great piece of hitting right there. And he drove that ball pretty far down the right field line. I wonder if he thought he got it. He hit that pretty solid on the barrel, but he's getting after it right here. And he knows his dad over at third base is going to continue to send him. Come on and join me over here.
2 for 2 now, 3 for 5 in the tournament so far. Ripped to left, but foul for strike one. Landry popped up his first time up. On the ground to second. Run scores, nice defensive play to get the out, and it's 3-1.
Pretty good defensive play right there. Jack Steed at second base. That ball was hit right on the nose. A little one hopper just to his left. But it's a great piece of hitting right there. Landry Pate doing what he needs to do to get that runner in from third with less than 2 outs.
Brody Martin will come to the plate. Boy, he had a nice pick earlier in the game at first base. It's his first at bat. Chicken Alfredo. On the ground. Picked up again. Defense has been good. And ends the inning. Texas West gets another one on the board. Halfway home here. 3-1 Texas West. If you're just tuning in and hadn't heard, we've had COVID issues. 3 teams testing positive, eliminated from the tournament. So we have a new tournament schedule. Tonight's winner will come back tomorrow afternoon, 4 Central Time, right here on LHN, to take on New Mexico. On Sunday, 1:30, that game on ESPN, 1:30 Central. The winner of Colorado, Louisiana will move on to the championship and punch a ticket to Williamsport. Single games each day through Tuesday now. And Tuesday, 6 Central will be the championship game. Oh, 0 for 1 in this one. Belo, nickname.
Get out front, kid.
Off the hands, going to be a tough play. Throw to first. In time. What a nice play again by Martin to reach around and make that catch.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. He wasn't even starting this game. He came in the second inning. But look at this stretch, and yeah, the reach over like that. I mean, you got a guy getting down the line pretty quick. Wow. Amazing play.
Great view right there. Now I think we're going to have a challenge, but at first replay, we got a great view of it. Looked like the ball was in the glove before the foot hit the base.
Yeah, it really did look like he was out still. I mean, gosh, that play. Everybody out here right now, the defense is remarkable.
Chance to look at it again right here. Goes up, foot is still on the bag. Ball and glove, outstanding.
I mean, if he gets a centimeter higher, he's off the bag. I mean, that's full stretch right there.
And I'm telling you, the courage to reach into that runner. A backhand into that runner, because he's left-handed.
Kind of blocking his vision and everything. It didn't faze him. Didn't faze Brody out there. Amazing.
We have seen some excellent defense. We want to make sure that the most important thing, remember, these umpires, all of them are volunteers. They volunteer. They want to make sure they get it right, and there's the call. He is out at first base. Outstanding play. Brody Martin, just a great play.
Well, we're going to have to redo that web gem clip. Add this one to it.
That brings Ben Jefferson to the plate. He was robbed of a base hit his first time up. An outstanding defensive play by McCarthy. Nickname 99. Wears it on his jersey. A foul back.
You good? Hey, fastball adjust.
She's tough back there, isn't she? Ella Bruning.
She leads it. She frames the ball well. She takes control. To center, playable for the out. Ella comes in and makes that play for the second out of the inning.
We've talked so much about defense and how great the defense has been. Watch this ball go up in the air, Keith, and everybody going towards the ball. You see second base, shortstop, left fielder coming in, just in case something happens with the center fielder right there. Everybody's going after the ball. I love it.
Communication was good as well.
Yes, yes it was.
Pfeiffer steps in. Tripled and scored. First time up. Back to the mound. PFP gets the out. 1, 2, 3 goes Arkansas. Another 8-pitch inning. 3-1 Texas West. Well, I tell you what, both these pitchers have been outstanding so far. Parrish with 44 pitches, 2 8-pitch innings in the third and the fourth. On the other side, Luke Chandler, every bit as good. Neither one have walked a batter. That is so important.
Read my mind. I even used the telestrator right there. How about that? No walks in this game so far. These two are pounding the strike zone. Luke Chandler, obviously no strikeouts, but he's pitching to contact. And I'm telling you, the defense on both sides have been absolutely phenomenal.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. A gorgeous night here in Waco, Texas. Keith Moreland, Danny Graves with you from Marvin Norcross Stadium. Sun setting to the west. Picture perfect ballpark. Carter Nelson will step in. First pitch in there for a strike. Misses outside with a breaking ball. Doubled and drove in a run his last time up. Inside. You're down right here, but you're right in this ball game. This is a big inning. Got to see what Luke Chandler, see if he can keep it in the strike zone, keep this game close. He needs a quick inning as well. Just downstairs, and it's 3-1.
And you know, the pitches that he's missing with, he's not missing by much. That's a good pitch right there. If hitters swing at that, they can't do a whole lot with it except hit it into the ground.
Upstairs, first walk issued in the ballgame by either team. Carty steps in, Miles, fly to center. Franklin made an outstanding catch. This is a baseball family. Dad, head coach at Abilene Christian. Uncle in the big leagues.
James McCann, catcher from the Mets.
Line the other way.
I can come out, right here. Your zone, right here.
And it's 1-1.
Play.
Gets away.
Miles, you got 2 now. 2. Back. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 sacks. You're good. Here we go. Hey, stay in there. Here we go, Miles.
So down into scoring position.
You're good.
1 and 2.
Miles, here we go.
The pass ball.
Carter, ball here. Stay. When he throws, come. Good.
Chop foul. The count evens
Carter,
at 2 and 2.
Shift. When he throws, come.
I could listen to Reggie Regala all game. Like, he's so into it. I love it. I love his energy down there.
Actually, it's 1-2.
That boy,
Outside.
Two.
Now 2-2.
Good. Hey, we got full count.
Just upstairs, and it's a full count.
Anything close, Miles?
7th pitch of the at-bat coming. To third, throw across the diamond. Disc gets away. Coming in to score is Nelson, and it is a 4-1 ball game.
That was almost an amazing play over there by Hurtado at third base. It's a line drive, kind of almost a changeup when it appears to be harder than what it really is, but he still held on to the ball, made a good long throw. First baseman Lowe could not hang on to it though. Nice stretch, nice effort.
Okay, never forget that. What's wrong with your toe and what you did right there? You remember that forever.
Jack.
Good job, you're out. Barron's going to second. Jack, you're up.
We're going to have a pitching change. We'll give you the new players and the new positions when we come back.
Have fun. Hey, they catch that.
What a summer, what a season. No regrets. Swing it, baby, swing it. It is dropping, the dive, and the catch is made. Whatever happens, guys, again, it's going to be a great day. Very proud of you guys. All right, let's have some great fun today, huh?
The World Series starts in Williamsport on the 19th of August. You can see now 2 teams from every regional will make the trip to Williamsport. One division, the Hank Aaron Championship, the other, the Tom Seaver Championship. The champions of the 2 divisions or 2 leagues will meet in a championship winner-take-all game. And telling you, you get to the championship game here, you've automatically punched a ticket to Williamsport.
Isn't that amazing? I love the opportunity for more kids to get a chance to go to Williamsport.
Bunt and fouls. We have a pinch hitter.
I didn't call it.
Hunting, and then on the mound, Jack Sneed moves over to the mound. Going to second base as Wayne will move into second base. No, excuse me. Hurdle moves to second. And at third base is Wayne. Misses outside.
Here we go.
1-1.
It's 1-1 to the pinch hitter. Line to right. Everybody moves up. Comes up with a pinch hit knock.
Pickle, they call him. That's his nickname. Gets jammed a little bit here, but you see how he brings his hands way in there and gets more of the barrel on there than I thought he did.
Back-to-back pinch hitters. De Los Santos, Major, will step in. Which misses inside from Sneed.
Hey, you got this 2-1. Here we go, Major.
Breaking ball misses outside.
Major, we got 20. Major, I like it, Major. Major.
In there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Back up the middle, throw to third, get the lead out. No chance to get a double play, but do get the lead out. He didn't hesitate there, Danny. He went straight to third.
Well, and you know, with this short field, that's what you want to do, right? You want to get that lead runner. Typically, you try to get a double play up the middle, but that's the easiest place to get the lead runner. Easiest place for the pitcher to go.
Carson Martin will be the pinch hitter as he steps in.
Entering the game, number 5, Carson Martin.
Okay. Play.
Rips it to left. All the way to the wall. This is going to score 2. 6-1 Texas West.
Well, these pinch hitters for Texas West, they're coming in and getting their hacks in, right? This is a real slow breaking ball that stays up in the strike zone. And Martin, wow, he deposits that down in the left field, gets by the left fielder, gets him a nice 2 RBI double.
Back to the top of the order. Breaking ball in there for a strike to Parrish. He's 0 for 2 as he steps in. It's been outstanding on the mound for Texas West. Breaking ball gets away. Throw down to third, not in time as Martin moves up to third base. Infield is remaining back here with the man on third. Ground ball to second, plays to first. Martin comes in to score.
Productive at bat right there. Get yourself an RBI.
If they're going to play back, ground ball up the middle, you know you're going to get an RBI.
That's an easy RBI, right?
That's an easy one. Regala steps in. He's had a big day. Singled and scored, tripled and scored.
Hey, sit back. Sit back. Sit back.
Fouled it off right side for strike 1. Texas West here has blown this thing open. This is outside. The count evens.
Hey, 2-1, 2-1.
Takes a deep breath now. Steps back in.
You gotta like it. You gotta like it. 3-1. Drop your pitch.
Dylan's another kid out here that has a favorite subject of math. I've seen a lot of that, Keith.
Maybe it's figuring ERA or batting average.
Well, we discussed that was only math that we liked.
Knew how to do that system. Downstairs, ball 4. Pate will step in. Visit to the mound here.
Are you the one calling 3 curveballs in a row?
No.
You're calling 3 curveballs in a row.
I haven't thrown called 3 curveballs in a row at any point. So.
Come on.
But he did.
Is that nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have a good curveball.
Yeah.
You do.
It's just been slipping away from me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, calm down. You need to slow down a little bit, okay? You're rushing. All right. Let's go.
That was an interesting conversation right there. Mix up in the signs, and that happens. That happens sometimes.
It happens at all levels.
Yeah, when you relaying signs from the dugout to the catcher, especially, game kind of speeds up sometimes, and you don't really see what you think you see.
And you start rushing.
Yeah.
Because it's not going as well as you want it to right then. Pate steps in to second. Right between the wickets. Had some spin on it. Ball gets thrown into the dugout. Regala heads to the plate and scores. just a lot of spin on that, Danny, and it's one of those things when you cue it off the end of the bat, you no telling where it's going to go.
Exactly, and that's what's tough too. And I think the hard part about that also, Regala running to second base, I think he got in the vision of Sam Hurtado there in second. So he had to deal with the spin on the ball and the runner running in front of that ball. So that's definitely a tough play.
Second time we've seen somebody getting hit. Good sportsmanship there. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. We got another trip to the mound here.
You did great. You did great. I'm proud of you. Get the ball? Okay. Good job. Mr. Lowe.
I got it.
All right. Hey, Coach.
You know, you get in these scenarios, folks, and the first thing you want to try to do is help the kids as a coach, and he's trying to do everything to stay as positive he can to try to help the kids.
Yeah, and you know, he wanted Steed to go in there and try to get out of this inning, get the third out. He made a good pitch, and unfortunately the spin and the runner getting in the vision of the second baseman, then he has to pitch to an extra batter, and he kind of just loses control of one pitch, and it's understandable. But at that point, I think you do have to take him out. And we saw Jack Steed on the mound and said, I'm done. He was ready to come out of there. So unfortunately, didn't work out well for him. But hey, these kids are still out there having fun at least.
You know, and you look at Texas West at this point, you know, obviously they're going to have to play every day now with the schedule change. If they go on to win this ball game tonight, right now up 8-1, they're going to have to play tomorrow. They're going to have to play again the next day. They just keep playing.
Well, you know as well as I do, when you're playing well, you want to keep playing, right? And hopefully they have enough pitching that they can do that to play every day, or else they're going to have to use their mathematics skills to try to figure out pitch counts and all that stuff. But to me, when you're playing so well, you want to just keep playing. You don't want too many days off. You want to continue to go out there and try to keep some rhythm.
And you want to stay away, obviously, to protect the kids. You're trying to stay away from a COVID test, too. So
absolutely.
You know, these guys are being sequestered and trying to make them as safe as possible.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea here. And unfortunately, that's the times that we're in right now. You know, it's all about keeping these kids healthy, keeping the coaches healthy. Everybody that's involved here got to stay healthy so that we can continue to play games.
Batted around now as have a new pitcher coming into the game. You can see the headlines right there. Mississippi, Oklahoma, and Texas East all out with positive tests. Boudreaux last night was just spectacular. First pitch misses inside as Caps comes into the game. On the mound. Ball gets away. Everybody moves up.
20, Carter, 20. Carter, 20.
Nelson is at the plate.
2 outs, okay? Just read it. Read it right.
Caps. This ball hit well to left. It's got some carry to it. Back at the wall. And 2 runs will come in to score on an RBI 2-run double.
I think everybody here in the ballpark thought that he got that one. Waited back on that pitch very well. Gets it up into the air, and this is the time of the night where almost a twilight, and you can see Chuck Nasty out there, Charlie Stein, kind of lose the ball for a second there, and then he got spun around, but was able to recover and keep Nelson at second base. But that's a tough ball out there to handle into the twilight.
It had some carry to it. McCarthy steps in there for a strike. quickly it's 0-2. Annoying his sisters. I love that. Outside, back to the screen. No throw to third. Moves up again on the wild pitch. One team that leads by 15 or more runs after the third inning, or 2.5 if you're the home team, is a run rule, and then one team leads by 10 or more after 4. Got him with the strikeout, and that ends the frame. But Texas West comes up with 7, leads 10-1.
"2019 was a wet spring in the state of Arkansas. Our ballpark sits right on the banks of the Arkansas River. The river got really swollen, and backwater essentially backed into our park, flooding the entire complex. We had to stop all of our postseason tournaments and just end the spring season that way. We were able to do some fundraising efforts. If it hadn't been for those things, it would have been very, very difficult for us to get back on track. We just feel so fortunate to have the opportunity to play in the Southwest Region Tournament and to give 14 kids the opportunity of a lifetime.
Junior Deputy Little League has been around a long, long time, Danny, and to see that ballpark and the devastation of that ballpark, and then the community stepping up and helping them and getting it back, and then they get it all back together and get it ready to go, and then we have COVID. So it's been 2 years, but accomplishment to make it as this Arkansas State champion to Waco.
Yeah, and they recovered in a hurry, didn't they? You would have thought that this Little League was going to be down for a while, but they really got it going quick, and here they are.
Ball on the ground. Defense again, outstanding. 1 pitch, 1 out. As Wynn Wilson was the pinch hitter. Estes Eli will be the pinch hitter here. First pitch in there for a strike.
Let's go, swing the bat.
Best vacation, Hawaii. I would concur.
It's pretty nice. Just a long flight.
Outside corner, and it's 1-2. Can't say enough about Parrish. He's really maintained his rhythm, his form. He surrendered just 2 hits and a good breaking ball right there.
I mean, he is so locked in right now. Even after the long offensive inning that they had, scoring 7 runs, I mean, he's right back up there on the mound, throwing 4 strikes in a row right now. First batter got himself out on a fastball, and then setting this hitter up on 2 fastballs, and then the nasty breaking ball. Pretty amazing.
Baron Wayne's first plate appearance. He's played defense, but he gets to the plate to hit here for the first time in the ball game.
Go, be aggressive.
Baron Wayne, he's a sushi guy, Keith. He says if he wins the lottery, that's one of the things he's going to get, lifetime of sushi.
Wasabi too, go with it.
You have to have wasabi with the sushi, right?
Right. He's down now, quickly 0-2. That's a nice job right there with a good fastball. 6th strikeout for Parrish. Catch all the excitement from the Little League Baseball and Softball World Series tournaments and visit the first ever virtual fan zone experience. Visit littleleague.org/fanzone. Young fans having a blast here in Waco tonight.
I love it. All little boys just love to dance on camera, don't they?
Dude, that's a heck of a haircut, isn't it?
I know. I wonder how long that took to get standing straight up like that.
I'm telling you, that's impressive.
Very impressive.
Number 15, Stetson Newman.
Stetson Neiman will step in. First pitch upstairs for ball one. Oh for 1 tonight. Comes up empty there, and the count evens. Big Cap's out for his second inning or first full inning of work.
I got another comparable for you here, Keith. Carney Lansford.
Carney Lansford. That's it.
Some of these kids, it's the first thing that pops in my head. I don't know why.
Foul back, and the count evens.
Play.
Just stays upstairs, and the count goes full.
Got full.
For you guys, anyway.
This ball hit well to left. It's got some carry against the wall. On his way to second with a leadoff double.
I mean, he buggy whipped that ball. He getting everything he could into that. I love it. Look at his intensity. Full extension right there. Watch when he gets around first. He's watching the ball so much, hoping that it goes out. He almost ran past first base.
Just missed it. Just missed it.
Can't remember who it was yesterday. Somebody in their intro said they're called warning track power. That wasn't him, was it? I don't remember.
Ben Jefferson will come into the game here, move in from shortstop to be the new pitcher. But yeah, he said to himself, warning track power, right?
Yeah.
Have fun with it. Hey,
says dad calls him warning track power.
Let's take a look again. If you're just tuning in, we have had some breaking news here. 3 teams, Mississippi, Oklahoma, and Texas East, are out due to COVID. So because of that, Danny, we got a completely new schedule. Tonight's winner will come right back here tomorrow on LHN at 4 Central Time to take on Rio Rancho, New Mexico in an elimination game. The winner will be on to the semifinals. Colorado and Louisiana will play Sunday at 1:30. That game on ESPN, and the winner of that game qualifies for Williamsport and gets to the championship game, which is now on Tuesday night.
That, to me, is the best part of it, that 2 teams from here get to go. The 2 teams in the championship game get to go to Williamsport.
It's Ben Jefferson. He made an excellent catch in right field earlier in the ball game. Comes on here. Favorite player is Anthony Rizzo, who's had a real impact for the Yankees since being traded over.
He's going to put up, if he signs there after this year, that short porch in right field.
Joey Gallo, too, also playing well for the Yankees. 10-1 ball game here. Play in the bottom of the 5th inning. Not sure what the confusion is here. As Caps comes back out. He'll move to shortstop. So we're ready to go here.
Sets and no outs, what? No outs.
Play.
Skittles steps in. Fulton 0 for 1. Downstairs for ball 1.
Wow, how about this? Yesterday, 0 for 1. They had one opportunity with runners in scoring position yesterday. 3 for 9 today with 7 RBIs.
Throw across the diamond, gets away. Run headed to the plate, this could do it. And it does. And Texas West will advance to tomorrow. I've not got an official word here. That's the ball game. Well, first time we've seen a team, Danny, that has been eliminated on the field and not because of COVID. And junior deputy, what a year it's been for them to be able to represent their state of Arkansas.
Absolutely. Bunch of great kids out there. And, you know, after that game 1 loss, it was so good to see them come out and compete today. They got some big hits. They scored a run. They had some really good pitching early in the game, made some great plays, some web gem plays. Really, really good for them to finish on a good note. Unfortunately, these tournaments, somebody has to go home.
Yeah, and you look at it, and they were right very much in the ball game till that bottom of the 4th inning where gave up 7 runs, sort of maybe ran out of pitching at that point.
Yeah, they really did. And, you know, and not to take away from any of Texas West, their offense, because they came out swinging the sticks too. They were absolutely on fire. Everybody, hitting's contagious. They just continued that inning to put up some runs. But excited to see a really good baseball game tonight.
11-1 final. We'll be back to close it down when we come back.